Hey guys, Apollo here, and today we'll be working on the first part of Hephaestus' forge. So let's head into the nether and we can start it up. So here we are in the nether, and I'm just going to start clearing out a path. Of course, I'm not going to make you watch all of this, but just showing you where I'm doing it. I'm only going to make it 1 by 2 at this point. I'm just going to go pretty much in a straight line for as long as possible. But yeah, this is the idea. Each god will have their own one of these, and it'll go to their own specific base, and I'll have some sort of indicator. Yes, I will make it not a 1 by 2 pathway with a minecart in it at some point. But yeah, this is the idea, and I will see you when I find a spot. So here I am at the end of my little nether path, and I just want to show you what I have done so far. This path will, of course, be widened out, arched, like I said. But here is the end of it. You have 2 portals, both go to the same place, which is here. I've started digging it out a little bit, but I'm just going to dig this out a little bit more, go a bit further into this rock, and I will see you when I'm done with that. So here's the path all dug out, and so basically what I'm going to do is in the walls, I'm going to have, if I can get to it, the cobblestone and the smooth stone and stone bricks. And basically what that's supposed to represent is the evolution of crude materials into finished materials, which is what Hephaestus is all about. So I'm going to take this, put it all the way down on both sides, and we'll see how that looks. Now that that's done, what we have to do is work on the floor. So you may have noticed that I have just cut out a little bit on the top and on the bottom, and that's just so we can do it and not be interrupted. So for the floor, I'm going to have cobble on either side to match the walls. You can go up to about there. And then back the same way. You may have noticed that I took out the portal. It's just for easiness' sake for the moment. And then I'm going to put in stone slabs in the middle, just to create a nice little pathway to walk on while we're going down. And I'll go back this way, just to save a little bit of time. Alrighty. There we go. And just knock out the extra blocks. Okay, so now for the ceiling, what we're going to do is matching these stone bricks. We're going to put stone brick stairs all the way along. And on this side as well. I am truly terrible at this today. Wow. This is bad. Alright. Couple more. Knock out the stragglers over here. And is this side clean? No. Alright, so now what we're going to put in the middle are circle blocks. So I'll just fill those in. And then clean it up. So what you may have noticed is that once we take out these torches, which I will of course, there's going to be 0 light in here. So what I'm actually going to do is every couple blocks, say every 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks, I'm going to take out the circle brick and put in a furnace. And then above it, I'm going to cut out a little space and put a small little redstone contraption with hoppers and stuff, so that every time we come through the portal, these are going to light up, And as we walk down, more and more of them are going to light up, and it's going to be pretty cool. So I'll see you once I have filled out the rest of this. Alrighty, so as you can see, we have completed the pattern all the way down to the back, and I've also put in the furnaces. You can see it's just a couple of them that I've put around. They go all the way down, and I've also put in these blocks as opposed to the stairs because of light issues that happen because of stuff on the top, and hopefully that will become clear after what I show you over here. So this is going to be our input. We're going to come through the portal and hit that. It's not connected to anything right now, but that's what we're going to hit, and it's going to light up all these all the way down. So I'm going to show you how this thing works. So the first thing we need to put in are hoppers. We're going to put 2 in the top, and that's for the thing that we're going to be burning. And then we need to put these on the side, and that's going to be for our fuel. Now we need to put in chests so that the hoppers have something to feed into them. Just shift click these on. Shift click. We can put this one on, and this one on. And then this one up here, because it can't be right next to this, you just can't place it down. It needs to be a trap chest, but it functions exactly the same. So we'll just put that there. Alright, now for the redstone part of it. So let's go down to our input and just create a redstone line all the way up to the top. Now here we are going to do I believe it's a pulse limiter. It's so that we only, when it drops the stuff in, we only drop 1 in, so we can conserve our resources. Let's see if I can remember how this goes. Repeater here, redstone there, torch up here, redstone, torch, and I'm sure there's a much simpler way of doing this, but this is what I've got here. This repeater needs 2 ticks on it. Then we're going to invert the signal over here and put in a line of redstone and a repeater. Now this repeater is so that this hopper, when stuff goes into it, it doesn't just automatically funnel it in. This signal will actually need to turn off, which is what this whole system is for an item to go into the furnace. So then we're going to take more redstone and bring it around here. Leave a space because we're going to need to do 2 more repeaters to go into these hoppers. It's the same idea. And then the same thing over here. Remember to go around, put in your repeater, does the same thing. Then what you're going to put into the chests, take off 2 just for now. We're going to fill this up completely, full stacks, but for now this is just an example. So you put blaze rods in there, and just put a single one in here. And then the same thing on the other side. Put a stack in, or half stack, whatever. And 1 in here. And then the top one, just a simple thing to get done is cobblestone in there, cobblestone in there, and then just 1 in each of these. So how you extend this to the other ones is actually very simple. Just create a redstone line that leads to the next one. This is where the next repeater would go. And I'll show you all of this completed. I'm not going to do it all for you right now, but just to give you an idea of where everything goes. I decided to put them, I think it's 10 blocks apart rather than 5, just because it doesn't make any sense to have them all right next to each other. So yeah, I will see you when I get this whole line done. So here we are. I've set these all up. I've put the line in all the way down. I've put in all the chests and hoppers and stuff. And before I go, I just want to show you how the lines are set up, because I just realized that I had not done that yet. So you're going to want to, all you need to do is put repeaters underneath like that, going into the hoppers, and then just a redstone line going over to your main wire over here, and that's all you need to do. So then just fill up your stuff and you go down to the bottom, and I'll see you there. Well people, I done goofed. You may or may not have noticed, depending on how better at me at redstone you are, better than me at redstone you are, rather, that I actually need to do a pulse limiter for every single one of these. So that's what I've done down here. You can see a little bit of it. I'll just show you how it works. Once it gets to here, the signal gets inverted. This is just for delay, so that the lights go on like all the way down, rather than just really fast, just straight down. And then here we have the pulse limiter, and this to invert the signal again for the next one. So hopefully that works. Let's just check out the bottom. Alright, put the door over here. So let's close this up. And stone in there. Alright, let's try it out. Go, 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 go! Yeah! Alright, so I think that's all I have for today. I know it's a shorter episode, but I spent ages on this redstone because I'm absolutely terrible at it. But next time, we will cut through here and start on the main part of Hephaestus' forge. I will see you next time, guys. Apollo out.